Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Roulette Rivals 6 match. This time it's between Linux Penguin and Foppr. The boys will be off to Marrakesh and Dubai. They've banned Santa Fortuna and Isle of Scout, so we won't be seeing those last two maps. If you don't know how Roulette Rivals works, it's quite simple. Each player picks a map and you get a spin on that map. For example, Santa Fortuna, you would have to kill Rico Delgado with a screwdriver as a mansion guard, Jorge Franco with a folding knife as a drug lab worker, and Andrea Martinez must die under a falling object as the construction worker. You go into the map, you complete those objectives, you leave with 5 stars, and if you do it before your opponent, you get 2 points. If neither player can do it within 60 minutes, then they get 1 point. If after 2 maps it's 2-2, then it goes to a decider, which is decided by RNG. And like I said, Santa Fortuna and Scale have been banned, so we won't be seeing them. But yeah, that's basically how Roulette Rivals works. And yeah, spin is due in about 8 minutes or so. I'm going to be joined by the lovely Agent 420 and the Buff Guy. But in the meantime, sit back and listen to these tunes. Good evening and welcome to another Roulette Rivals 6 match. And tonight we've got Linux Penguin versus Foppr. This is a losers bracket round 6 match, the winner of which will go on to face I Like Hitman. Linux Penguin has picked Marrakesh, as you can see, and he's banned Santa Fortuna. Foppr's picked Dubai and has banned Scale. And I'm joined for this Clash of the Titans by Agent 420.
That man.
And the Buff Guy.
What's happening?
Okay, there you go. Nice and lively start from the two boys there, as you always like to.
Yo, dude, what's up?
All right, calm down. Jesus Christ. Bench guy, as Throaty calls him, as we were going through the names of all the agents in Berlin earlier on. However, the spin is here, and we have Razor Zaydan with a screwdriver as the shopkeeper. First appearance for him, I think. And Klaus Strandberg with Consume Poison as the fortune teller. A Roulette Rivals favourite is the fortune teller, but again, I think this might be his actual first outing in the tournament that I've seen. Anyway, I don't know about either of you two guys.
I can't say I have.
Yeah, this has got to be his first appearance so far. It's pretty cool.
Well, like I say, certainly is for me. I've not seen every single match. I know I'm a bad shoutcaster, but
And Consume Poison for Klaus, that's always freaking interesting. I love that. It's like Consume Poison on Marrakesh is one of the more intriguing kills.
Well, I mean, for Zaydan, if you get him quick enough, you can be out of there in 4 minutes and, well, believe it or not, 20 seconds. Right. But Klaus, yeah, he's got that thing with triggering conversations as well, because you've got to get in the consulate to go and poison the drink itself. Whereas Zaydan, you can do very much remotely.
Yo, I'm wondering if doing the whole Zaydan setup first and then going for Klaus would be better. I think he gets back to that drink like 6 minutes or something, right?
Well, that's always the
debate. If you
debate.
miss that, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like, then it's like 13 minutes or something again from return to the office, I'm sure. So I'm wondering if any of these guys are going to risk going for Zaydan, getting all that done, and then trying to get the poison in, or whether they just donate that first 6 minutes to Klaus.
Yeah. And we see
although I'm surprised we haven't seen a janitor start in the consulate.
Oh, for just get the poison in and then go get the disguise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a surprise.
That would make sense. Welcome in people from Barbecue Stream. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. You're about to see some high-level Hitman in the console bracket. Linux with a very conservative seeker shot on the fortune teller there.
That's a pretty risky shot to take, as far as I know, too. I mean, I have to always be hiding behind that curtain in the right around the default area and get him with a shoulder swap, Frank.
A lot of people tend to do him front on, but wait for the lady that comes out and asks if you want to look at the lamps and stuff. Wait for her to turn her back. And just be a little bit careful like taking the shot, but you can get him quite quickly from a bizarre start. Of course, since the patch, he goes to the shisha cafe and pukes in the bog there.
There's no quicker route to get the fortune teller, to my knowledge, is there? Like
no, you're looking at a fart in a box or a seeker dart, one or the other.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's too bad.
I mean, there is always, especially with a spin like this, where you're talking about a 6-minute kill for Klaus.
Yeah.
You can, of course, get him up and make him walk, and then have him end back at his little hut. Meet him there for like 5 minutes odd once you've gone and put the poison in.
Well, Foppr in the meantime does have the shopkeeper disguise as well. He's so both starting in the opposite disguises here, and you can see Foppr did make the fortune teller sick, taking care of double business there. Very efficient, very nice strategy. These things.
100% agree. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, he's got all day once he's.
At 2 minutes in now, I feel like going for Zayden now could be a mistake, but.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't change it if it's there.
Bit of stream issues on Linux's end there. He seems to be back, so that's okay. Less pixelation now, so that's alright.
Crossing the garage in the opposite way to what typically everybody does.
Foppr taking a few shots to get the moped blown up there.
Gets the job done there.
Yeah, it does. I think as well, using the moped that's further away from that wall shouldn't have panicked that guard down in the alleyway. He's not going through the alleyway though.
Oh, well, this is
Whoa.
brave.
Oh, and he's got ripped. He ripped. He went past the APC, and yeah, well, it's a very busy.
I mean,
busy area
everybody was panicked there. Everybody was looking that direction on alert. That was such a risky play.
Yeah,
and I'll be honest, I don't see it working very often, if at all.
No, that was unfortunate for Foppr. We got a restart and a bit of a replan from him as well. Looking at sniper rifles for some reason.
That's going to put Foppr quite a bit behind here. I mean, Linux has definitely got a plan going in his head, and he's executing it the way that I said this about the Haven Master the other day, but the way that I would expect somebody who picked Marrakesh.
I wanted to bring this up. That janitor has got such a nasty head turn.
Ooh,
where he's mopping the floor. And I saw just enough as that stream frozen to know the janitor got him. And he's kicking out of him. I don't blame him.
Oh no.
But once again, that was a risky play. We do encourage risky plays, but
of course.
It's unfortunate when they don't go your way, of course.
Back to neck and neck now. That's not so bad. It's always interesting when both players are in the same area together, or at least the same wavelength as each other. So, but that's got to be stressful for them now.
Load times for Linux feeling that.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's a reload too. That's not his first time loading in. God, that's brutal. Freaking consoles, man.
PS4 life.
Yeah.
I think they're both PS4 guys though, so.
It does even out in that respect, then, doesn't it? So...
Is it Linux might be Xbox actually? I'm not.
Yeah, that's
not
that was a wide
that.
prompt on his screen there. And it is,
touch.
yeah.
Even worse than the Xbox, has an even worse load time than the PS4. So.
Oh, I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know. I'm not poor.
I'm not poor. I'm just lazy.
No, it's funny. You do get this. Derek's asking the question, what's going on with the audio? It's funny you get this with some streams that the Hitman sort of music seems to like pitch bend or something. It's a really weird thing. Linux, is that his second seeker shot? No, it's not.
Oh, he missed the first one. How the hell did that happen?
No, I don't think it was his second one. No, he's restarting there. He missed them both.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Foppr in the meantime. did get the seeker shot on the early rip from Linux there. Linux having no rub of the green here. This is not going to do his nerves any good. Foppr, like we say though, certainly did hit the fortune teller. He's chucking his guts up. And Foppr is in the...
Oh no, what is this crap?
Oh, hello.
Oh, this is new too. Like I know if you trank the fortune teller and you trank the or seeker the
dude, just restart, man. Yeah, she ain't moving. You're gonna have to knock her out and then hope fortune teller didn't notice, I think. Oh man. Oh, that's horrific. Yeah, Foppr, wow. Just wow. Triple A game, ladies and gentlemen. Triple A game.
Game's awesome. I have not complained about it once in the entire time that I've been awake, and that's been a whole 15 minutes.
Okay, Linux going with the more traditional shot, seeker shot on the fortune teller there. Gets it first go, so that's good.
Fopper's going to try something risky here with this. Once he's going to wait for the fortune teller to stop.
Okay, she's turned around now. She just knows she's finally buggered off. Oh my life, fair play. He had the
patience.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if I would have done. Would you?
Well, I mean,
I'd have ended up fucking knocking her out or something.
Just a rage KO.
Well, just because of the amount of time that he was in there, I mean, he was only in there for a couple minutes, right? Like, so he could easily restarted and made that time back up. But, so I probably would have restarted, but you know what? He made the right call.
I mean, realistically, at this point, if he doesn't get that outfit and go for Klaus, he's in for a long day.
Yeah, it could well be.
Yeah. It looks like he's got his eyes firmly fixed on Zayden, which surely implies he's pretty confident in getting Klaus's second loot.
Well, does he know the timing for Klaus every time he drinks? Do you guys know the timing for that?
So. I believe he goes to his office, it's like 5, maybe 6 minutes. And then again at like the 12 to 13 minute mark, something like that, because he has an extra step in his second loot with, what's his name? Steve.
Steve the intern?
Intern, that's it. What's Steve the informant?
The intern gets there at 8 minutes, I know that, and he starts going upstairs around 8 minutes.
I think he ends up delaying Klaus on his second loop, and it just makes that second trip to the drink even longer still.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. So then the ideal play here would be not what Foppr is doing currently. He would want to start. I mean, he could easily go up as a shopkeeper and get the custodian disguise, and then go poison the drink and look back to fortune teller in time. But
I mean, the thing is with Zayden, with the exit being there, it fits so well as an exit kill, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I brought it up in the beginning because there was potential to obviously get a really fast shopkeeper or screwdriver and be out of the school in probably 2.5 minutes or something, you know. But without a play like that, I don't see it being viable at all.
What this says to me is that Fopper's just also in the same boat as like me, for example. He just doesn't know the timing of Klaus when he drinks, so he's just trying to play it safe and deal with what he already has the knowledge of. Get that out of the way.
Maybe, but I mean, it's kind of just closing your eyes and sticking your head in the sand, isn't it? Really, like you have got to consume poison, kill what you do. You should. If you don't know, probably focus that first, because then you can get some information and restart. And play with that information, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tough to say, yeah.
Okay, Penguin coming up then to infiltrating that office. Of course, Klaus is in there as well, which makes it a little bit dodgier, a little bit more dodgy.
Ooh, he's got the unlock. He's in there now.
He is in there. Okay, yeah, Klaus comes in the other one. He can poison that now without that guard seeing him. Doesn't need to trank the guard. That's just gonna make it last. Oh, that's saying that. That could give him a buffer.
Set off Klaus.
That could give him a buffer though. Klaus would go away, maybe come back, give him time to get back into the fortune teller disguise.
Oh, okay, yeah, that could. You're right.
Maybe, I don't know.
Isn't he?
Penguin being ultra careful this time with that
Where
janitor.
did you leave? It's just out the back here, actually, isn't it? No, he's got plenty of
Yeah,
time.
he's right beside the disguise here now. So that's.
But you know, he's made absolute sense there in doing this. Fair play. He just needs to go back through the garage now.
Foppr, on the other hand, is just no General Zayden in the corner.
Yep. The
Screwdriver.
patented Tannoy lore.
We're pretty neck and neck with opposite kills.
Well, bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Foppr has that bird in his hand. That's for you, Chris. Up yours, son. That's an idiom. Okay, and...
Is that the saying? A bird in the fist is worth two in the etc. What the fuck is it again?
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush means something is worth just as much. One is worth more in your hand, as in you've got it now, than two in the future.
And I'm just terrible with sayings all around. I say things wrong all the time.
Don't worry, mate. You have just woke up, and I am English. This is.
I just chalk it up to English second language.
I don't know about you guys, but I think Linux is in a huge position to win here.
He's looking good.
He hasn't caused.
Easily,
I ain't seen no lockdown or anything from Klaus, so he's going to drink that drink very soon, I imagine.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
There's nothing to the Zaydan part.
420, can you get back up on the mic a bit, mate? You're a bit in the background talking through a tin can.
Ah, how's that?
Oh, there he is.
That's my bad.
You got relaxed, didn't you? You got relaxed.
No, not exactly.
You got stoned is what he did.
But yeah, I mean, the ideal timing for Linux would be getting back to the shopkeeper size, or getting it. Just as Klaus... Oh, he's got a crime notice.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
How the... Oh, come on.
That's
6.5 minutes in. That is... That's harsh, man. That is harsh. We are 15 minutes in.
Did you notice how Klaus wasn't dead yet? So realistically, I think that trank kind of screwed him up a little anyway.
Yeah.
With delaying Klaus, I think he was going to end up sitting on his hands and letting Foppr take a bit more of that lead back, to be honest.
It looked that way.
I'm really disappointed for that rip there. So unfortunate that was so close.
Okay, so Foppr taking a more direct approach in by the look of it. Getting himself a security guard disguise. Smart. You know, dump him by the stairs. So he shouldn't be found there at all. He's not intending on setting up any explosions. Gives himself nice, easy access to the consulate upstairs. Obviously, a few enforcers about. There is a camera. He's just missed the edge of that. So that's good.
That security is easy enough, isn't it?
It is. You just go around the back stairs and just keep your instinct toggling on and off.
All of this disguise is just trash.
There's a ton of enforcers, isn't there?
There are a few, but you know, again, you kind of you should already know where they are.
That's true. Yeah. Although outside there's a shit ton of them too. Enforcers for this disguise. This is ridiculous. This is one of the worst disguises in season 1. It's just bad. But
well, it's good. I don't think people should. I don't think people should trust coppers.
Notice how he's just casually sprinted straight past the enforcer that ripped Linux earlier, because obviously he's not an enforcer to this disguise, whereas he is to the janitor.
Yeah, that's right. It's funny actually, in the consulate you can go up there and be trespassing, and there aren't that many. He's gonna miss that first cycle on the drink.
Listen, I think he's got time, but he hasn't got anything to get in the door with.
No, he hasn't.
He's just realised the door's locked. He's got no key hacker.
He's got a crowbar.
Best thing he can do is, I mean, crowbar's kind of risky.
Very. Okay, so Linux this time has got an early shopkeeper disguise, rather than messing about. I think he's switched it up to the same strat we saw Foppr using earlier on, whereby making the fortune teller sick, going off and getting the early shopkeeper and coming back, which makes a ton of sense.
I think that was a bit of a wake-up call for him then
It was, without a doubt.
Foppr, on the other hand, is having his wake-up call right now, as he's just picked up a useless tranquilizer out of his stash. He doesn't have anything to open the doors with.
Or has he?
As far as I'm aware.
No, I'm just thinking about Penguin here. He didn't go and knock out the fortune teller or anything.
Oh, he's actually going for Klaus first.
Yeah.
This is what I said about trying to get it done super quick. You know, he's gonna have to. I don't know. It's risky. Worst case scenario, you just end up on that second cycle anyway. So
yeah,
like you're not actually risking that much, I suppose. And, the
Linux
reward
going
obviously
with,
is potentially like a 7-minute spin if you happen to get it right.
Linux going with the risky through the front door type way as well. Okay, let's see how this plays out.
Wonder what's possessing them both to take this route.
He's first from the start. He didn't bring crowbar. You used to get that from the consulate, didn't you?
You do. I mean, there's also there's two in the consulate. There's one just as you come out by the crashed truck, and
yes,
one at the bottom of the stairs in the back entrance.
A sign of improvisation here.
Foppr with some nice
fail, it would seem.
He
stole the AR. Is he gonna fucking shoot the door open? Go on, lad.
Go on. Nah, he's taking the card. Boo, you wimp. Go on.
No, fucking Linux.
Oh, Linux. Oh, Christ.
He just stole out the guard's AR that he tranked and shot the door open. Go on, lad.
Oh, hello.
What is?
I was about to call it a failed attempt. That's fantastic. Well played.
Oh my God.
Holy.
Somebody clip that shit. That's
a highlight. That's good
Balls
work.
of steel. Linux's freaking beach ball size man.
I was just about to say that was a improv that had gone wrong, and I saw him pick up the AR, and I'm like, no way. And wow, like fantastic improvisations there from Linux Penguin. Well done.
You see that on exit a lot, but never when you're trying to get into the school. That's freaking.
Fair play, man.
Lewis
is not impressed.
That was absolutely wild.
Okay, Foppr is in the office now, just about to poison that glass of wine. Nobody there should spot him. Nicely done.
Damn.
Now, he could while he was here. Oh, obviously, depending on whether he picked up the note from the downstairs bathroom, he could, of course, lure Zaydan to the...
That will, I tell you what that do. That will make him sick without him taking the drink, that will. If he sees it open, he goes and be sick. And he drown kill.
Yeah, it's not a drown kill though, is it? Yeah, if it was a drown kill, that'd be great.
It's great for a drown kill. Just pop that open, and he goes to the toilet, and then you meet him in there. Good for like.
Yeah, I mean this is.
And you want to lure Zaydan in.
Yeah, this is another detail I didn't know till recently. I think it was you that told me that if the safe is popped open, then Klaus goes and has a bit of a lady puke. But I found come across something yesterday I did not know was in the game. Was a Julian Assange proxy. Oh, we got a rip from Penguin there.
Oh, rip.
Unfortunate.
There's a conversation on the top floor in the office opposite Klaus's between a guy with his head in his hands. He's been in the consulate for like over 3 years, and as a guest of the consulate, he's basically hiding from another government, isn't he? And I listened to this whole conversation, and it's like, I've never heard that before. Played this game for 5 years, never once have I heard that conversation. It's brilliant. I started to listen to the whole thing. Beautiful.
It's so sick, you know. Like Hitman can screw you over 50 million times in one session. You can get so pissed off at the game, and all it takes is you to hear one freaking conversation, one random map you haven't heard in 5 years, and you love the game again.
All is forgiven.
All is forgiven. Oh,
Such
go on then, Travis. I'll let you around the house again for tea.
Yeah.
Popper's got himself
no.
a little lady date at the exit, it seems.
Linux, what happened here? Oh no, he crashed?
Well, it looks like.
I mean, hold your heartbreak. It's all but over for Foppr anyway, right? All but
Just
over
gotta
for
wait.
this map right now anyway. Fopper's got a poison, which is guaranteed silent assassin. He doesn't need to move. And if he
True.
doesn't move, he can't do anything wrong, and he can't get red guns.
Well, you
Little
say that. You say that.
Well, there
Okay.
is that
I
cop
don't-
that's chilling by the top of the stairs in the consulate right above the parking lot. You just left that guy in there. You know, you could always have some random NPC stroll in there and see him. But
Wait, what?
That cop that he.
I just lost the other stream as well.
Oh, you've lost Foppr as well.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna refresh them both.
Foppr. Okay, Klaus is down. Foppr is just about to go out. 16 minutes and 24 seconds.
There we go.
Holy me.
Wow.
At least we know what Klaus drinks now. Then 16 minutes 20 seconds. Klaus drinks.
Does indeed. Okay, that was a good 18 minutes, nearly.
Brutal.
Sorry,
That was
nearly 20, nearly 23
action.
minutes in there. Foppr takes the first one. Linux is not available at the minute, which is a bit worrying, but hopefully he'll come back soonish.
I mean, you can at least take consolation in knowing that the crash wasn't a deciding factor there.
No, his internet wasn't going to stop Foppr from winning that one.
It would be unfortunate, however, if he can't continue.
Yeah. Let's hope Linux is back soon. I'm going to start a new prediction. The Bruce Bucks have been paid out. It looks like that's the Xbox casting screen, isn't it? It looks like he's back. He's back. Okay, he's back. That's
great.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's so freaking brutal, though. What a way to go out.
Yeah, I mean, that's still it's stressful enough without your bloody internet or console or broadcasting.
He's probably
software
sitting there thinking
you over.
it wasn't working for the whole time.
No, we saw it, Linux. We saw some cool stuff. Don't you worry. We loved your infiltration into the school.
Mm-hmm.
We were fans of that.
Oh, that was the highlight of the match.
I'll tell you what I want to know, right? And I hope he fesses up to this afterwards. I want to know, did he actually go out there with that plan? Or did he just see the AR and go, oh, fuck, I've got an idea?
Or did he forget the crowbar?
Because it genuinely looked like he just saw the AR and went, I've got an idea. And just went for it. And I like that. I love the spirit there. But I mean, if he thought about that and went out, that's even better. You know what I mean? If he stood there and went, I just left an AR on the floor.
Why not? I'm having that.
Crowbar right now, yeah. You only YOLO once, man.
Okay, we got an extended spin timer here, obviously because Linux was out and the admins were giving him some latitude there just to make sure he was going to be okay, which is pretty cool, really. I don't think they've upped the interval because it's later on in the brackets. And talking of brackets, god damn, I'm so smooth. Let's have a little look-sees and see what that
brings up the schedule.
Let's have a little look-sees and see what's actually at stake here. Now we can see going down to the LB. This is a losers bracket round 6 match between Linux and Foppr. The other match in this bracket has been played, and when I say the other, it was the only other, which goes to show how far along we are. Speedster going out to I Like Hitman, so the winner of this match will go on to play I Like Hitman, and the winner of that match will go on to face the man, the myth, the legend, the Toby, the Nort, the what the fuck you guys. And the winner of that will go on to face the Duckernator, the inhuman man on a console in the console final. So plenty to look forward to there.
The winner of this match has a very good chance of getting second place in the console bracket. That's great.
Yeah, man. No, it's looking really, really good. And if we go to
only second place though.
Yeah. Which does mean that the only match that is scheduled is the one that we are on. Somehow Buff is not getting top billing there on the shoutcasting duties. Don't know why. Maybe they thought you would be turning the viewers away in droves, Buff, but I can tell you, we're glad to have you, mate. You know,
you're just trying to be modest. I get it. No, it's cool. You know, you don't want to have the main event be too big in the. If you're trying to attract a different type of audience, you gotta,
Yeah, man. No, we're advertising in the glossies, not in the back of these, jazz mags that you might find on the top shelf and things.
Well played. We'll play on that.
However, we are off to Dubai. Foppr did take Marrakesh. We got another 5 minutes and 44 seconds of us talking out our asses here, trying to think of things to say. What do you want to see from Dubai then, gentlemen?
Absolutely nothing.
No, I know you're not a fan, are you? What about yourself, 420? Are you? Is there any
chaos.
particular absolute chaos? 420 is a chaos fan. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Smash the system and all that sort of thing. Yeah, brother, I get you. You know.
Honestly, I tell you what. I want to see Linux finish it in the first 3 minutes of the spin and take us to a decider, an epic decider.
Yeah,
I would be okay with that.
Care what we see, as long as we get it.
No offense, Foppr. We love you. But we're viewers at heart.
He kicked me out of the tournament. Go, Linux, go!
Well, of course, as casters, we are bound by impartiality agreements that we signed before the tournaments.
Oh man, that's too bad. English second language here. I couldn't sign anything.
I would like to see a good match. How's that?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I can agree with that, mate. I can agree with that. No, I was just hoping to get both your fees as well for the Shoutcast. But never mind. You didn't fall into that trap.
100% of nothing is still nothing, bro.
Oh, you guys don't get paid? Oh, interesting. All right. Well, I'll shut my mouth then.
I'll tell you what, this is the most money I've ever made at any job ever, and I'm not making anything. So.
But Marrakesh, I mean, we had some couple of early harsh rips there. Linux ripped to that janitor in 420. As soon as that head turn started, you already knew that was going south, didn't you?
I've done a lot of strats around that area. I know what he's like when you start janitor and try and get past him.
He can be an absolute bitch.
It's not something you try and do consistently, and I definitely worried as soon as I saw what he was eyeing up. The problem is, in that disguise, the alternative is to go the long way around on the camera and past the front of the office. It's quite easy to be turned off by that and think, fuck it, I'll just go for it.
Yeah, no, I quite agree.
You know, it just didn't work out this time. It's unfortunate.
But you see, we've seen it a couple of times as well with that particular consume poison kill. People struggling to get into that office, remembering at the final hurdle, oh yeah, this is an illegal action getting in here. Even using a key card. Because there's a bit more attention out there, a bit more traffic than you'd actually like. It's certainly doable. I mean, obviously Foppr showed that.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility to follow Klaus into the back room and then just finesse around him and beat him into that room and put the poison in.
Sure, because he does stop in there and have a little scoochy around, didn't he?
Well, he cuts. Actually, they changed his path things. He used to go through that back room, but we just saw him go through the front door.
I'm sure he still does on occasion. I'm sure he still does, but then again, I could be wrong. It's unlikely that I'm wrong, but I could
following
be
him
wrong.
down there back in the day, back in the old game. I remember following him through that door and having him more than once. Regardless, it's interesting to see, obviously, the different approaches as well. I mean, I did note earlier that Foppr, he wasn't even attempting to go for that first cycle. Didn't seem to phase him, like 16-minute spin.
No,
it would have been interesting to see how Linux, what his sort of in-game time was looking like.
Well, that's the thing with that one. If you've got something that is, got a heavy time constraint on it, then why would you worry? Why would you can go on and play your safest game then, can't you? And just say, yeah, well, whatever's going to happen is going to happen at this time. So, and if my opponent, you might as well gamble on your opponent going balls to the wall, maybe not knowing the exact timings, maybe taking chances they shouldn't be taking.
I mean, when you put it like that, yeah, you're exactly right. It does. It sort of alleviates the need to rush and take risks because my opponent can't be benefiting from taking any risks either. Yeah. Nobody benefits from taking risks because you both pin to the same timer almost,
Exactly.
So that's an interesting take.
We got Linux over here making Dubai look like an actual map.
He's painting that skyscraper red. Yeah. He's got a fire axe. He's got an assault rifle on his back. He's just popping caps in people left, right, and center. You go, son. The most well-spoken young man, polite, softly spoken chap you'll ever encounter. And there he is, just letting it rip. Yeah.
Well, those are the most terrifying humans, man. If you're super quiet and reserved, you better watch out for that guy, man.
Yeah,
He's,
Buff, just don't do us a favor, man, and don't introduce him to your exercising regime. All right, we don't need Linux going super soldier on us. You know, he's one lab accident away from becoming a supervillain.
Don't worry, if he ever got into my eating routine, he'd just become a lazy ass like me. So it's all good. You have nothing to worry about.
Okay, well, the spin is nearest down here. Gentlemen, which one of you would like to take it?
I can take this one. We've got Carl Ingram with Fiberwire as the penthouse staff. Sorry, I don't know the disguise of this map. And we have Stuyvesant with the cleaver as the kitchen staff.
Okay, so we got two lower end wage workers, and you know they should be paid more, but you know they're not. And they're going to take their revenge by proxy by Agent 47.
Nice to see.
Better maps to work in then.
Live kill.
Yes.
Live kill, of course, for Carl, or not. Wait, it's for Carl, but it's in the penthouse disguise, which is obviously allowed around his area. Interesting.
Well, fortunately, you can start penthouse here, and pretty much get Carl right away. You can just KO everybody in that spot through the Fiberwire, and then go get the kitchen staff, or even get the seeker shot off on Stuyvesant, and then we'll get kitchen staff and cleaver, which are right beside each other, and then deal with him in the bathroom. Right? This shouldn't be too long of a spin.
So this, are you saying this is speed run spin?
Doing it the other way. They're going to get Marcus first, and then go up, get the penthouse, and come back down for Carl before he moves. So, I guess.
And chat is out. Chat is out again.
Oh, GG's.
GG's chat. 300 spins on the trot. They are in imperious form. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life, which leads me to believe chat is full of shit and lying about their record. Okay, but so we got.
I agree with in for fun here, 100%. Wow.
Okay. You know what?
This strat is very interesting.
He's got some red guns there.
From Marcus, he just sparked him straight out. Left him in the security office.
Honestly, that's a feasible strat.
Well, as long as no one goes in there, as long as he hadn't left a briefcase on the floor for someone to bring up. He did climb up the vine, didn't he?
Well, I mean, there's a couple of people in chat debating why he started in suit. Which is
well, maybe he wanted to bring something with. I mean,
well, I honestly think it was literally for that. He wanted the extra tranks and probably bought a second.
Okay, Marcus Stuyvesant
won't be a problem anymore.
Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore, apparently, according to Poundland Sean Bean. For Foppr, Foppr has that kill down.
Interesting to see that their in-game time is only like 20 seconds apart.
Yeah.
But their actions are almost happening at the same time, that same spread apart, you know what I mean? Despite the different strats.
Just
question.
Linux is just coming up on the kill now for 140-ish.
Question, and maybe the chat, I can't see the chat, but maybe the chat can read or can answer this one. If you were to start kitchen staff and grab the cleaver, I kind of missed what Foppr was doing there.
You got him, 47.
Curious as to the suit strat with Linux, but if you were to start kitchen staff, grab the cleaver. Stuyvesant is still up having that conversation in the security room by the time you get up here, right?
Unlikely. I think he'll pass through to the next room.
Yeah, so honestly, the kitchen staff start, really, I mean, I get where Linux is coming from with the suit start, but the kitchen staff start, you kind of just, you're eliminating the entire backtracking route that you would do with the suit start.
I think Carl
even Foppr went for the other one, didn't he? The other staff.
Penthouse.
Penthouse.
No, the one, you know, they're all in the meeting room.
Oh, the event staff, yeah. The event staff.
That'll start.
Well, either way, Foppr loading up. Oh, has he missed a trank shot? I think he's missed the first trank.
Unfortunate.
Oh dear. Oh, and he's got a gun flash. Here we go. Okay.
What's he got left though? I don't think he's got enough left to.
He can knock these two out.
He might be good here.
Yeah, he can knock these two out. Knock out. Oh, but he's got a Fiberwire Carl. which he's got.
Oh, and he's got him.
Foppr has the second kill.
Fantastic. Nice,
That's GG right there.
Very nice. Yeah, he wouldn't have felt good about missing that first trank. And Foppr is out.
Very quick match. Sorry.
Unreal. Well, that's what you get when you pick a quick map, right?
That's what he wanted.
Sure, I mean, it was his pick. He knew what he wanted to do. I mean, realistically, this come down to a restart from Linux here, by the looks of it. And I think that was actually over just forgetting something.
I think it was.
And a questionable start in the suit.
Well, that is. We're gonna have to say goodbye to Linux Penguin there because that was a losers bracket match. But this is his second tourney, I believe. 420, you've played against Linux Penguin before, from what I remember in the last tourney. I was impressed with him in the first tourney. I've been impressed with him this tourney as well. I hope to see him back. I think he's a cracking player. And
he's unreal. He was sitting there in the winners bracket, well, in the losers bracket, but he was sitting there. He got knocked down by Ducker, and then he's been sitting there waiting for an opponent for God knows how long now.
Oh, I know that.
He just flew through the brackets, freaking killed it in the tournament. So well done to Linux, man.
Yeah,
well
we're
done.
gonna
commiserations to Linux. It was a good run. It's unfortunate there.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure we're going to see him again. I think he's an asset to the community as well. He's a good lad, as we would say in my house. I don't know about the rest of the world. Up yours, Chris. And but Foppr Foppr, as we know, very
performance.
Foppr, a very strong performance there. Marrakesh was a bit back and forth, but certainly got that done. Dubai, he was not piss-assing about. We know that he goes on the face I Like Hitman. The winner of that will go on the face the T, the North, the you guys. my match is on. You gotta shut up now. Contributor
What's
of
this top 6 for Linux or?
Yeah, I think so. Well, in fact, we can see. We can actually have a look at those brackets for 20. Nice, dude. You're getting the hang of this. So if you look at that, yeah, yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he was within like 4 or 5 the top 5 matches there. If you look at it, so Linux, he's going to be well seeded for the World Championships or the Roulette Rivals World Cup or whatever you want to call that acronym. There are, I'm afraid, no more matches scheduled at the moment, which is kind of heartbreaking because you know you think, this is my life now. It's roulette. That's what we do. And
nothing's going on yet. That's crazy.
Nothing scheduled. It's kind of heartbreaking. Might have to do the dishes. I mean, there's plenty there's plenty of dishes to do. I've been leaving them there for the last 2 weeks, you know, because I'm busy. I've got a cast to do with the lads. But
yeah. Russ is making holes in the pots and pans and all that.
Yeah, you know what it's like. Well, chat, thank you ever so much for coming in and enjoying that with us. 420, thank you.
Thank you.
Buff Guy, thank you.
Always a pleasure. It's my privilege to be here.
No problem at all. Right, boys and girls, you know we like to spread the love. Go and see someone else that's maybe doing some hitmanning. Anybody we should be going to raid? Do you think?
Apparently New England Patriots is currently playing right now.
New England Patriot, and it's 12, isn't it? New England Patriot 12. NEP 12, I believe. I hope that's right. It ain't. Invalid username. Brilliant. Well done, Gore. Oh, I'm so good at this.
It's with a Z. Patriots with a Z.
Raid New England Patriot. Go on, give me the number. What is the number?
12. You were right.
It is 12.
Yeah.
Invalid new username.
Did you type it with a Z?
Which bit?
The New England Patriots.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try this again. Right.
Man, well, anyway, well done.
balls.
By the way, I didn't even say congratulations to that guy. So congrats on the big win. That was really well played. So
No, he did play extremely well.
yeah, that was really well done. We have not seen Foppr yet. We've only seen Foppr. So good for him. Keep it up.
Right, I appear to have got the right username this time, or at least one that's not invalid. We could be going to raid someone completely inappropriate. Hopefully it's NEP12. But yeah, thanks everybody, and we'll see you all very soon. Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah, everybody.